What is up? It's your girl Lex and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, thank you so much for joining me. We're almost at 300 subscribers and we are growing over here. Today in this video, we're gonna be doing chit chat. Get ready with me, girl. We ain't going nowhere, but we getting cute. I got some life updates with y'all. Kind of want to give you a little background on what's going on in my business, grad school, all this and that, whoop-de-whoop. So if you kind of want to figure out what's been going on with me and just get ready with me, girl, keep watching. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. It's really just an update, and not only is it an update, but I really just need to vent because a shawty been going through it. Okay, I mean, I really haven't been going through it, but I've been kind of going through it, not gonna lie. Oh Jesus. So as y'all can see, we have a new setup going on, and I'm looking in the viewfinder because yeah, I mean, we got a new setup going on. I moved, y'all. Of course, I did make a little video about that. So if you watch that video, then you know I moved. But I was gonna give y'all an apartment tour. Y'all, I recorded that whole video and everything. But I don't know, I was already kind of going back and forth about whether I really wanted to record the video and post it, because that's just a very private area of my life. It's my very first apartment, it's my personal space, so ultimately, as you can see, I decided not to post it. I actually did upload it. I uploaded it and I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna put this on private because I don't know, I didn't feel 100% comfortable with sharing that. Of course, this is my new space, so the more I record in my space, the more you'll see in my space. So I don't have as much space here as I did at my house with my mom, so that's one thing I'm having to deal with. And if y'all see me looking over here, my mirror is over here, so, and I'm looking in the viewfinder again. I gotta do better. See, this is what happened when you stop recording and then you just decide to pick up your camera. That's what happens. You forget what you're supposed to be doing. I've been here for a couple of months now, so that's how long it's really been since I just recorded. And I really love my new space. Y'all know, like, when my first video on YouTube, if you haven't watched that, the get to know me video, I talked about some of my goals for the year and what I wanted to do, and moving out was definitely like top on my list. It was top on my list. I don't know if it's just me, but it's really hard to go back to living with your parents after you lived on your own for 4 years in college and you didn't have nobody really telling you what to do. You could come and go as you please. You had your own space. You didn't have to keep your conversations on the hush hush. Like, you know, girl, it wasn't the move, because I knew that's what I didn't want to do that, basically. That's what I'm saying. I knew that's not what I wanted to do. But that's what I had to do for the moment. And I've officially been with my job for a little over a year now. That's crazy to me. Really crazy to me, because it feels like I just graduated from college. And it's finally kicked in. You know, it's finally kicked in. You're an adult, Lex. You have bills, you have responsibilities, like, you gotta get on your feet. You gotta figure it out. It's finally kicked in that I'm no longer a child. That the next steps in my life are very, very, very important. I'm finally really starting to miss being in school, miss being around my friends, especially with quarantine going on. You know, we're in the house, and it's just it's a whole new situation for me, and for a lot of people. It's finally all kicking in. Because I remember when I graduated, I don't know what it was. I cannot tell you what it was, but for the life of me, I could not figure out why I was not excited that I was graduating. I don't know what it was, y'all. I kid you not. Like, it's like for some reason, I just was not that excited. I was like, okay. I kind of had gotten to the point where I was like, I'm ready to go. Like, I did everything I wanted to do. I did everything I wanted to do my freshman and my sophomore year. And then junior year, I finally did get a little bit more active again with doing Miss Omega Psi 5. But after that pageant took me out, and I was done. Like, I was ready to go. I didn't want to go out anymore. School was like, ugh, F school. I don't know. And then by the time senior year came around, it just felt like, yeah, it's time to go. I'm just ready to go. Like, I was not one of those people that was crying and really, really sad to go. It just, I don't know. It wasn't me. I was not feeling like that. A lot of people were. I had moments where I was like, wow, like, this is it. But overall, my mindset was that I was ready to go. I'm like, wow, I wish I would have took more advantage of senior week and, you know, all of the times where my friends wanted me to come out and I just wanted to lay in the bed and do nothing, that I would have went with them, you know. I can't get those times back. I don't regret it whatsoever, but it's just finally hitting me that your friends are gone, you're by yourself for once, and you gotta figure it out. Now it's the time to really figure you out. Ever since I'll say since I've moved out, which was in May. I moved out in May. Ever since I moved out, I've been by myself more, which is good because I'm not used to being by myself. I've always had somebody around, whether it be my roommate, whether it be my parents, whether it be, you know, just having friends around, having my boyfriend around. I've always had somebody around, and I've never really just sat down and dealt with myself. And now that I have time to really sit down and deal with myself, and we're in quarantine, let me not leave that out, I have more and more and more time to think. And I'm a Sagittarius, so you know we overthink everything already. So I just been thinking about everything, and I know I'm not the only 23-year-old who feels like they're not where they want to be in their life. I know that I'm very, very young, and I still have a lot to do, a lot to accomplish. I know that. I know I'm not the only one going through this. I'm sure plenty of y'all actually are going through this as well. But just because you know you're not the only one going through it, that doesn't mean, you know, it still doesn't affect you, or it still doesn't make you feel some type of way. You're not in the place where you want to be. That's fine and dandy. That's fine and dandy. But I'm one of those people that, like, if you're gonna complain about it, do something about it. At the end of the day, I have complete control over my life. you know, over who I deal with, who I don't deal with, what I do, what I don't do. I have control of those things. So what is it that you're not doing? And what is it that you are doing that's contributing to your unhappiness? To realize, Lex, there's a lot that you're not doing. There's a lot that you're not doing. And I can say that. I own it. There's a lot that I'm not doing that is contributing to my unhappiness. There's a lot that you're not doing and that's contributing to your happiness. I had to figure out, like, well, Lex, why are you not? Yes, I be having conversations with myself. Can't talk. Yes, I be having conversations with myself, and I suggest everybody have conversations with themselves. Honestly, just don't do it out in public. You look crazy. But I had to have that conversation with myself and say, okay, so why are you not doing such and such, right? You know, you're good at making wigs, for example. Why are you not putting your all into that? You made YouTube one of your goals for 2020. Why did you just fall off like that? Like, you were very interested in doing Forex trading. Where did that interest go? And it came down to something in me is not motivated. I have not been feeling motivated whatsoever. And then it's like, well, why are you not motivated? Why are you not motivated? Y'all, I started thinking, I was like, I got commitment issues. And I still feel like I have commitment issues because I'll be so interested in something and I'll be all into it. I kid you not. I'll be all into something and the next thing is like, you would swear I was never doing this and that. You know, let's just say you would swear I was never doing YouTube. You would swear I never had a hair extensions company. You would swear I didn't invest in trying to figure out Forex and really learn, and it started clicking for me and I actually wanted to do it. You would swear that I didn't start any of that stuff, and it's like, why do you keep picking stuff up and putting it down? Why are you not motivated? So that's something that I'm going through right now. Really just trying to figure out how to get my motivation back. And how to get my happiness back, because I really have just not been that happy. I haven't been in that positive of a mood. I moved out, had more time to think about what I wanted, trying to figure out why I'm so not motivated, and it comes down to where, I'm just gonna say, it comes down to where I make my money. It comes down to what pays my bills. If you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. If you don't, you don't. Have y'all ever been somewhere where you are so miserable at, I kid you not, so freaking miserable, but you know you can't just up and leave or up and stop dealing with it because it pays your bills? If you don't know what I'm talking about at this point, sis, get it together. Yeah. You know what? If you don't know what I'm talking about, stop watching this video and go back and watch my Get to Know Me video. Go back and watch that, because after you watch that, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I started literally feeling like I don't even want this nice apartment. I don't even want my nice car. I don't want this. I don't want that, because I feel so freaking bound to it, because this one aspect that pays my bills and pays for all of this stuff, okay, makes me freaking miserable. How am I supposed to sit up here and be happy about all of my accomplishments, which cost money, all right, which cost money, and the only way that I can sustain these things is if I keep going to this place and if I keep dealing with these people. And so I'm just trying to figure it out. I had to decide that, Lex, if you genuinely do not want to be there, okay? If you genuinely don't want to be there, then you need to figure out a good exit strategy, because at the end of the day, going home is not an option. At the end of the day, getting a cheaper car, it's an option, but I like my car, so I'm not getting rid of my car. You know, you're gonna have to figure it out, because you have to get control of your life again. And I suggest everyone do this. Like, if you are in a place in your life where you just feel like you do not have control, you know, you don't have control over where you are and you're unhappy with it, you got to figure out a different strategy. That's where I'm at with that situation. So I am looking and I'm trying to figure out what my next steps are, because ultimately I know that the space that I'm supposed to be in is supposed to be a creative space. It's supposed to be a collaborative space. It's supposed to be a place where I love doing what I'm doing. It's supposed to be a place where I can't wait to get up and do it again the next day. That's what I want my life to be. That anything that I deal with, that's what I want to surround myself with. But yeah, so that's just like a general little update of how I have been feeling, what's been going on with me, why I haven't been on YouTube, why I haven't been really doing my business stuff, why I haven't just started really picked up a lot of things. Is because the space that I'm in right now in my life has me very unmotivated and very unhappy, and I've been very negative, and I would hate to get on this camera and just be a negative ball of energy. I just don't want to do that. That's not what my channel is for. The next little update, I kind of already touched on it just a little bit, but just to go further in depth, I started my channel really wanting to focus on my business and share my business experiences with y'all. And I see y'all in the comments, you know, you want more order videos, or you want more packaging videos, and I want to give y'all that. I really do. But right now, I'm in a stage of trying to figure out what I want to even do with my business. I'm not even gonna lie. I started feeling like I was looking at my business on a smaller scale, and I started feeling like I'm not thinking big enough. As much as I love hair, this is still my hair. This is still, you know, Luxe Bundles Boutique. I'm still wearing my hair. I still talk with my vendor. But I fell off because I just don't know which direction I want to go with my business right now. But I can be honest with y'all and say the direction that I think I'm going is, instead of selling bundles, I really want to focus on making wigs. I will let you guys know for sure, but I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It's like I've still been doing stuff here and there. Like, you know, I've had a few people ask me to make wigs, and I've ordered hair a few times for a couple of people. So I'm still doing it here and there, but it's like I'm not committing to it. It takes me back to that you're not motivated. I don't know. My business is not really up and popping right now the way I want it to be, but my business is a part of my 6-month plan, because ultimately, like I said, moving home's not an option. Getting rid of my car is not an option. I plan on doing way more for myself than what I'm doing right now. Like, this is, although I'm in a great position for a 23-year-old, this is still not even where I want to be. Like, It's crazy because I remember I was so happy about this apartment, and I still am. Don't get me wrong, I still am. But it's so funny because I was sitting in my living room and I was just looking around, and I was like, wow, like I'm so happy I'm in this position. I'm so glad I did it. Like, you know, I did it. But then I started also feeling like this is still not what you want though. This is still not what you want though, which is fine. If this is not what I want, there's nothing wrong with you saying this is not what I want. This is where I am for now, but I want so much better for myself, y'all. And there's nothing wrong with wanting better for yourself. I low-key have not been talking a lot about this situation to a bunch of different people because I've had people say, well, you know, your situation could be worse, especially with this pandemic right now. And it's like, that's not what I'm trying to hear. I don't want to hear that. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear that. Because it's like, you telling me something I already know. You telling me something I already know. And just because it could be worse, that don't mean I'm not feeling it. And so that's how I feel about my business. I'm still very much passionate about hair. I still feel like my hair is bomb. I still feel like I got a good product to sell. I definitely feel like I have the skills and the knowledge to be able to do so. But I just gotta figure out where I want to go with it, because I'm not gonna half-ass nothing. You know, I just feel like either I'm gonna do it right, or I'm gonna put it on hold until I know what I'm doing. So y'all just hang tight, okay? I'm gonna figure it out. And yeah, I can't wait to see a lot of y'all do what y'all say y'all want to do. Like I said, I see y'all in the comments. Like, y'all are starting y'all businesses. Y'all are doing y'all first orders, and I'm so freaking proud of y'all. I'm so freaking proud of y'all, because it's a lot of people that can't even do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're too scared to even take that first step. You know, any questions that y'all have that you feel like I may be able to answer, like, definitely ask me, because I like to help. I like to help. And any experience that I have, I definitely don't have a problem with passing on that information. You'll never have that issue with me over here. Okay? No shade to anybody. No shade to anybody. But you know, everybody ain't in the business of sharing their information. We just gonna say that. They're not really looking to help the next person out. That's all I'm gonna say. Still have a lot of content that I want to give y'all from when I really was putting time and energy into my business. So I'm still going to drop those videos. I am. But as far as you know, the order videos and stuff like that, those are gonna come down the road. I have to get back on my feet. I have to figure out what I want to do with my business, what direction I want to take it. Cause I'm not into thinking small anymore. I gotta figure out what's best for me. So that's that on the business. That's where my business is. It's not really anywhere. I'm not gonna get on here and cap with y'all, period. It ain't really nowhere. But it's gonna come back for sure. So another life update is I decided to go back to school. Yep, I decided to go back to school. I am currently a student at Southern New Hampshire University. I'm doing it online, of course, because I still work. I'm still here in Atlanta. I decided to go back and get my master's in marketing. The main reason I did that, like I said, I'm into that type of stuff. Like, I like this type of stuff. I liked, you know, putting my website together for my website. I liked putting that made no sense. I liked putting my website together for my hair company. That's what I meant. I liked doing that. I liked designing my banners. I like figuring out how to properly optimize stuff so that you know, it reaches more people and I can get more traction and figure out who really, you know, who really fucking with me and who not. Like, I am into it. I'm into that type of stuff. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go back to school. And the main reason why I decided to do marketing instead of like a business administration type of deal is because for me, what keeps tripping me up with my business is the marketing part. That's what keeps tripping me up. It doesn't, I don't struggle with coming up with an overall brand. I can take my own product photos, you know what I'm saying? I can make my own website stuff. I can figure out what I want the overall brand to look like. I can do that. I don't have a problem with that. But when it comes to reaching people, it was a lot. Like, I felt like I was doing a lot by myself, for one. Trying to figure out how to really get followers, and a lot of that I felt like I was doing it by myself, and which I was, and that got the best of me. And so, you know, I said, you know, let me go back to school. Let me master this marketing stuff. But y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I just started not too long ago, so I'm not even like 2 classes in. I'm only taking 2 classes right now. Dang, I should have did that. Not gonna lie to y'all, I just started not too long ago. I'm only taking 2 classes. I'm not even a full 2 classes into my degree, and it's whooping my behind. Okay, it's really whooping my behind, and I'm trying to ride it out, y'all. Like, but I am really that person. Like, I hate to say I'm a quitter, and I just feel like I really do have commitment issues. I don't know what it is. I'll start something and I'll just be like, I'm not interested no more. And that could be my laziness. That could be I'm not motivated. That could be maybe I'm not interested, and I don't know. But for me, like I was pretty much like telling my mom when we talked about it is, I don't feel 100% convinced that me going back and getting this degree is going to open the right doors for me. I'm not 100% convinced, and maybe that's something I should have been sure I was convinced about before I decided to go back and get the degree. But it is what it is at this point. I've already started, so I really want to finish it and see it through. If I take 2 classes per term, and each term is 10 weeks, for my degree, I will be done December of 2021, and it's already July of 2020. So I'm like, I think I could thug it out for a year and a half. You know, I think I could thug it out for a year and a half, but it's hard. It's a lot. Oh God, I'm just getting stuff in my hair, y'all. It is hard. It's a lot. It's a lot of writing. It's like, even once I finish this, y'all, and I do want to record one more video, but even after I finish this, I got 2 papers to write before tomorrow, midnight. Don't ask me why I waited till last minute. I ain't got no answer for you. But I do. And I took 3 quizzes before I actually sat down and did this video. And I'm only taking 2 classes. 2. I'm trying to hang in there. I really am. I'm really trying to hang in there. I kid you not. Okay. Let's get back into it. So yeah, what really scares me about getting this degree is that even after I get the degree, I'm still not happy. I'm still not in the place where I feel like I really want to be at in my life. So that's something else I'm trying to figure out, if I really feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I know that I can get a lot from it because, y'all, I kid you not, I've already learned so much. That could actually help me with my business. Like, but yeah, I've learned so much that can help me with my business, because I actually am, like, not only am I getting my degree in marketing, but I'm doing my concentration in digital marketing. So even with digital marketing, I have to take social media marketing. I have to take I can't remember the actual class titles, but like SEO optimizing stuff about websites and stuff that's really gonna help me in the long run. I know that. But I be on the internet enough to know also that you ain't necessarily got to get a degree to learn that stuff. Yes, I said it. You don't necessarily have to be you know, a student in a marketing or business program to learn any of that stuff. You don't. But I always felt like I want to go back to school. But I'm gonna let y'all know how that go. For real. I'm definitely gonna let y'all know how that goes. I thought that with my degree, I could move on to the next stage of my life, and it would possibly open more doors and possibly give me more money, which is not necessarily true. I think it's very scary to see that there's a lot of people out there that went to these top-notch schools and they're still struggling to get jobs. It's when you graduate and you out in the real world, you start seeing that, I ain't gonna say school is a scam, but you start seeing that it takes more than a degree to open doors. And I didn't necessarily know that. Not everybody graduates from Spelman working at a Fortune 500 company, or even having a job, or even knowing what their next steps are, or even like just knowing what the heck they want to do. Nothing it was given at Spelman. Everything is earned. Anybody that goes there can speak to that. And so I even feel that way about my undergraduate degree, is that I'm still waiting to see how having a Spelman degree is going to affect my life. You know, I did the internships. I did, you know, some extracurricular activities. I did try to make sure that I was staying active and basically staying competitive. I don't know. That honestly was just what's been going through my mind, what I've been thinking about, what I've dealt with, what I got going on, what's new, what's tea in my life right now. And it's nothing crazy. Like I said, I'm surviving. I'm still in a very great place. I have a new place. My car still drives. Your girl still eat. I still am fortunate enough to have a job. So at the end of the day, you know, I am blessed beyond measure. And I try to continue to remind myself of that even when I'm just not feeling myself, when I'm not feeling the happiest. Whoa, that's a lot. If y'all can relate to anything I've said in this video, or y'all felt some of this stuff that I felt, you know, let's have a conversation in the comments. Let's uplift each other. What did y'all do to like really get yourselves out of a rut? You know, like what do you do when you're not feeling motivated? And by the way, if you're still here, like, comment, and subscribe, love. You've gotten through majority of the video, okay? And you might as well just go ahead and like, you know, like the video, share it, comment, subscribe. Let's have a conversation. Join the family, my love. And follow me on Instagram. While you are at it, I would love to have you. Y'all let me know what y'all want to see. You know? Let me know what y'all want to see, because at the end of the day, we gotta keep each other entertained here. Let me know what y'all want to see, what y'all think I could possibly bring to the table for y'all or whatever. And we'll go from there. Honestly, yeah, I want to bring y'all more content. I'm gonna get back on my you know, it's coming, period. Like, it's coming. It's really coming. That's it. That's all the updates I got for you, boo. That's all the updates I got for you. I'm a 23-year-old. I've only been out of college about a year and 2 months. Trying to figure out who I am, what I want to do with my life, where I'm going, what makes me happy, what steps I need to take to go in the direction that I'm trying to go in, what needs to be in my life, what doesn't need to be in my life. Am I gonna stick with grad school? Am I not gonna stick with grad school? Am I gonna do bundles and wigs, or am I just gonna do wigs? Like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Again, please like this video if you like this video. If you want more of these, like this video. If you feel like this video would be helpful for anybody, share it with the next person. If you want to join my little family over here, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching this video. I can't thank you guys enough for all of the new subscribers. Thank you for being here. If you sat through this whole video, thank you for watching. And oh God, it's time to go. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out. Bye, y'all.